At least the fight was fun. So you can use spacing to your advantage, you can choose to deflect him, but unfortunately, like, the combo that he does where he does that very quick thrust on his second hit, how on earth are you supposed to initiate a deflection fast enough to catch that? But at least you could jump over him and attack him. His moves were pretty fair. He didn't have any bad hitboxes or the like. I think for what it was a good fight. It's just a shame that the setup for him I didn't like. And also another problem that I have is that what does this have to do with all the events that were set up prior? Like, how is this going to tie to Cal's hatred? Because, like, he seems to feel a lot of guilt, like a lot of survivor's guilt towards his friends who died. And it's just so out of the blue. And yeah, I did already voice at the beginning of the game was a little bit odd with its choice of pacing and with the way Cal was acting. Almost like he was going back to the dark side. And I do know there are moments where Cal does go back to the dark side. Not back to the dark side, but he does go to the dark side because YouTube spoiled that for me. But, like, it just feels like everything that's happened so far... Like, I could understand with Z, because, like, we just discovered her out of the blue. But we're just going to Tanalor, and then this guy just comes out of nowhere. Like, a lot of it just feels like a series of unfortunate events that were just being strung along. Not exactly contributing to the main story. It all feels so strange. Just the way the screenplay is handled. I'm not gonna lie. And now that I think about it, the side missions as well, all the rumors we've been doing, they don't really contribute to the main story in a way, so why are we doing them, you know? I get that Cal's main objective right now is to get the Tanalor, and that doesn't seem to impose any sense of a deadline, like any sense of urgency with going there, but like, I don't know, like the side missions don't really seem to contribute to that sense. What? That's bullshit. There's no way that touched me. Yeah, I have to say, guys, I'm pretty disappointed. I'm not pretty disappointed, I'm like slightly disappointed. I think this is definitely like the weakest part of the story right now, even though I haven't even gotten that far into the game. It's a little bit shocking that they could just regurgitate ideas like that. But it just sucks that Dagon Gera was just reduced to being another Terran Malicos. Only I feel like Terran Malicos, at least with the first couple of moments, you really felt like there was something to him that felt like it was going to contribute to the main story nicely. Like, the whole main story of Jedi Fallen Order is that they're trying to bring back the Jedi Order, right? Through that holocron, like the list of Force-sensitive children, right? But a lot of the things we were doing, yes, they were kind of like a series of misadventures, but like I feel like they had a bit of purpose to their existence. Like the main story with Jedi Fallen Order is what it means to be a Jedi, right? Oh, come on! I couldn't do anything because he's stuck in the animation of inspecting the data disk. Like, Jedi Fallen Order's story was mainly about Cal, I would say. And his growth as a character. You can really see his dedication to the Order. You can see how he's challenging Terran Malicos and the like. It's hard to explain because I have to really like think the story through with the Jedi Fallen Order before I say anything. I guess to be fair though, like, getting introduced to the High Republic was kind of out of the blue. Like, I'm not entirely sure what the focus of the game is, like, thematically. Like, what's Cal trying to do right now? I know he's trying to undermine the Empire's influence, but it's not really, like, leading up to that, I would say. Yeah, there is a bit of confusion with, like, what the primary story is, like, what the primary drive is for the game. That's what I would say right now. I know it seems kind of strange that I'm voicing it now, but, like, you kind of have to after what we just went through with Dagon Gera. I really have to rewatch all the cutscenes again, just to understand the context of what's happening. Like, again, like maybe I'm misunderstanding something, but I don't feel like I'm misunderstanding anything. But given that the Jedi Council, they forsaked Tanalor, almost like a sign of their arrogance, which I don't think it is. It seems like the storylines of the Jedi Fallen Order games always revolves around the Jedi's arrogance. That's what it seems like. I guess that's one focus, but not pretty sure what... It's hard to explain. I guess I have to... Okay. Again, I didn't think you could climb that. It's so confusing with the parkour on this game.
Tanalor was supposed to bring us closer. But all it did was divide our order. The Council may have given up on you. But I know who you truly are, Dagon.
I get what they're doing. Like, I know they're trying to, I know they're trying to build upon the storyline a bit more with Dagon, but it still doesn't change the fact that, you know, Dagon's really starting to feel like another Terran Malikos, and Cal just releasing him is just so odd. Not to mention the way that Echo worked was very confusing. I mean, it just feels like they're reusing an idea from Jedi Fallen Order, no matter how much you're trying to justify it here. Grief-stricken yet hopeful, Centauri Kryze gazed up at the Kobo abyss, not knowing if she would ever see the world that lay beyond it ever again.
At least she never had to see him fall to the dark side. Not a bad view, huh, buddy?
Oh, now we're...
Grease and Boat fixed the Mantis by now.
Well, now they're going on about this, really? After what they just gone through? Enjoying the view, and okay, there are ways of going up. Seems like odd dialogue to introduce right now. And what is Rebus's role in all this, I wonder?
You're new here, yeah?
That's right.
Got a place you should check out then. There's this guy, a real fishing enthusiast, putting around in his skiff at the base of the mountain. He's near an Imperial camp. Mind seeing if he's all right?
Yeah, no problem.
Much appreciated.
Not a bad find. Tanalor is real. And it may be the last corner of this galaxy that's safe from the Empire. I wish you could have seen it too, BD.
Where am I?
I think we just found our ticket out of here. Easy. We won't hurt you. Ready to go.
A Neko Mound. Okay, so I guess they can, Oh.
Good job, BD.
Neko scratches. Since Nekos mate for life, their courtship rituals are time-consuming and exhaustive. Males claw elaborate designs into the mud and create signatures to attract the perfect partner.
More priorite. Yeah.
That jump animation looks so floaty. It's very odd.
I bet we can clear that gate with a little boost from our new friend.
While mounted, press X again in mid-air to perform a super jump. Okay. Whoa. Huh. They carved these buildings into the walls.
A sand crawler. You know what that means. Jawas can't be far off.
I still find it very dumb that you can't have all three of the lightsaber stances on you at all times. I have found no need for the split saber stance. Because what would I be doing?
Mount up.
Oh,
Looks like the Mantis is back in action. Come on, BD. Let's meet him at the landing pad.
I've missed this place. I'm so glad we're coming back here. That previous area is feeling kind of dead.
The new fella. Howdy.
Howdy back at you.
If you're looking for a side, you might want to trek to the higher edges of the canyon.
Is it worth the hike?
I wouldn't know. Never been there myself. Too steep to climb. And there's a lot of creatures up there. Some of them won't even eat you.
Sounds like paradise.
It's a tough climb, but you'll find a way up. And you'll see the true majesty of Kobo. I just know it.
Yeah, we're just engaging in casual conversations while some fallen Jedi who's turned to the dark side is teaming up with the guy who's been harassing everyone on Kobo. Oh, you gotta love it when open world games do that. This is why I'm saying like a more focused, centralized story that's linear in its choreography is more befitting for the kind of story that Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor want to tell.
Strangest thing, I was enjoying a lively constitutional earlier today.
Really? You?
I deserve that.
Oh, they're playing Suga
I
Nitsuna.
saw the strangest duo putting around the far side of the valley. One was tall and quiet, one short and babbling. They had stopped to inspect some beastly carcass. This had you written all over it.
I deserve that.
Look at the odd
My
pair.
friend here tells me she spotted you in Imperial territory. I'm impressed you made it back. You see any walkers?
No walkers.
Good. When the heavy armor arrives, we'll know the imps mean business.
Don't underestimate them. I don't think I encountered the main garrison.
You seem to know your Imperial tactics.
So do you.
A little knowledge can go a long way when it comes to avoiding Imperial complications. As well you know, it seems. Talk later, hmm?
Oh, hey! It's you! I saw you tearing through the woods. Remember me? Name's Toa. I'm a historian. Freelance these days.
Cal, also freelance. You planning on doing more exploring?
Of course. This is my first time beyond the Mid-Rim, but I can already tell this place is a trove. Folks couldn't wait to scratch out a living under a new sky. And hell, they sure chose a vibrant world. Hey, let me know if you find any more of those chambers, yeah?
Will do.
Highly educated, Toa's archaeological interest brought her to Kobo. Though an academic by training, she is eager to get her hands dirty while exploring High Republic ruins. Before I continue with any conversations, let me just take a look at this real quick.
Z, you're looking good as new.
Indeed. That mechanical mixologist is a miracle worker.
Indeed.
I must know, did you locate the key to Tanalor?
It's complicated. But we'll find it.
Monk told me what transpired while I was asleep. To think the Jedi Order is no more, that must have been dreadful for you. We have both been through so much, but we must persevere, Cal. After all, what else is there to do?
That's right. You've got room for one more?
I shall remain here, but if you need my counsel, I will be at the saloon. I am very fortunate to have met you, Cal Kestis.
I found something out there.
Oh yeah, what do you got? Another holocron?
Jedi. From the time of the High Republic, somehow preserved him back to Dagon Gera. I freed him.
What happened?
He attacked me. Escaped with the Bedlam Raiders. He's who they've been looking for. Says the Jedi betrayed him and turned to the dark side.
Are you okay, kid?
Tanalor. It's real Grease. It's hidden somewhere in the Abyss.
Oh, that's impossible! The Abyss eats any ship that gets too close!
The Republic found a way through hundreds of years ago. That's why they built that array in the forest.
A hidden world that nobody's been able to reach for centuries. If you figured out how to cross the abyss, you could just disappear.
Completely. No Bedlam Raiders. No bounty hunters.
No galactic empire.
I'm
It's only a matter of time, though.
here, but that does sound like a place that someone could call home.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be a home.
But
Get your feet.
but Kree said it divided the Jedi Order. One would think that quote would have been integrated into a main cutscene, not in a Force echo. That's so odd. Like, Cal is still willing to go find Tanalorr even after what he's learned, and he's still calling it, like, a paradise. I don't really understand that. If Centauri Kree is saying that Tanalorr divided the Jedi Order, then surely it wouldn't really be a paradise.
All right, I'm going back to the cantina.
You know, Grease, we could use a real pilot.
I don't know. I mean, you're doing okay on your own. I mean, you could clean the Patoli weave every now and then.
We don't know the Mantis like you do. Nobody does.
Oh, Cal, I'm sorry. My best days are behind me.
I know things are different from how they used to be, but I'm not sure I could do this without you.
Is that really how you feel?
It is.
Well, I mean, I guess I could have Monk keep his eye on the saloon.
Greasy money.
Okay?
You in? There's not gonna be much in the way of credits.
Cal, this is better than any score.
For sure.
No more looking over your shoulder.
Here I am contradicting myself.
For the ones we love.
If anyone knows about a lost Jedi world, it's here.
Jedi! Aha! It's about time you paid that lady a visit. All right, I'm gonna make.
This is such a strange change in tone all of a sudden. But I suppose that's how emotionally complex human beings are, even Grease's species. Welcome back to the outpost. Don't forget to visit domas with any rare minerals you found and plant seeds in the rooftop garden. Cal can meet more new residents who can help improve the outpost. Z's shop? Z's shop in the upper floor of Pyloon Saloon is now available. High Republic data disks found across the galaxy can be spent here. And a rooftop garden. So that's where you plant the seeds. So wow, after so long, we're finally getting out of Kobo for a bit. Cal realizes that Tanalorr could be an opportunity to protect the ones he loves from the Empire. With Grease returning to the Mantis pilot seat and Bo joining the crew, Cal can see a more hopeful future on the horizon. Which again doesn't make any sense given how much Tanalorr corrupted Dagon. His obsession with it, not to mention Centauri Kree said it divided her order. I mean, this has to at least clue into Cal that Tanalorr is a false paradise. I don't understand. And also the opportunity to protect the ones he loves from the Empire. I'm not going to say selfish, because that's wrong to say that. But, you know, he's been taking the fight to the Empire for a while, and protecting the ones he loves from the Empire... I mean, I guess you could probably say it's like, you spend more time saving the ones you love rather than fighting the things you hate, just like in The Last Jedi. Like what Rose said to Finn. But honestly, like this whole sentence, an opportunity to protect the ones he loves from the Empire, it's a kind of statement associated with a different kind of Cal, not really the Cal we've been seeing in the game. You know? It's a little bit weird. Yeah, I do feel like the story and the characters, there are some holes present with their presentation so far. But we'll have to see in the next parts.